This is an overview of my favorite part of the app, prop messages. Here you can see we have a bunch of conversations that are saved. You can hit see all and see everything that you've already made. I'm eventually going to have projects, so you can save them by per project or per movie.
You can lightly press and hold any of these to move the order of it. You can also press and hold to get other settings like rename, duplicate, and delete. Down below, we have defaults, which is basically if you start a new project, these are the default settings you're going to have, which is bubble style, the delay for receiving messages, the sender speed, and then dark mode or light mode. So let's look at Bound for Glory scene 77. So here we have a conversation. If you click on the icon or even just the text at the top, the details will come up. You can change the conversation, the contact name, you can choose a photo. Again, bubble styles and some of the same settings, dark mode or light mode. And then we have the status bar so that, say your movie needs to happen at 10 o'clock p.m. And then you also have signal bars. You can change all the way down to no signal, Wi-Fi on and off. You can change what carrier you have. You can say 5G, you can type it in specifically if you're doing not Wi-Fi, battery settings, and charging. So for this, we'll leave it alone. We'll go to done. And then here's where the magic happens. This is where you can type in your whole conversation. As you can see at the bottom, we have sender and receiver, so that what side of the conversation it's going to go into. After you're done, you go to the top right and press this little play button. There's two options, playback and live type. Playback will be a motion graphics playback. As you can see right here, it's just going to go. So you can watch the whole conversation play out, and you can record this, a phone sitting down, somebody holding a phone, they're not having to type, whatever you want to do. A little trick here is the microphone icon in the bottom right-hand corner is a pause button. So if you press that, it'll pause the entire conversation. If you press that again, so let the whole conversation go out just so you can kind of see how everything goes. And then when it's done, it'll just stop. So now we're going to go back. And the other option is live type, which I think is the most exciting thing, which is anytime the user on the phone themselves, they can just type and the message will type and they control and send. The receiver will come in based on your settings. But the thing about the sender is it doesn't matter if they hit the right keys. It'll always type in what you told it to do. So an actor doesn't have to worry about messing up the script or missing a button just when they're typing. There's no autocorrect, there's no issues with that. They just have to know what the last word is going to be. And I usually just kind of spam the keyboards. It doesn't even, again, have to hit the right key. You could hit any key and it'll type the correct thing every time. So I think that's a really useful tool. If we come back though, you can start the conversation at any point you want. So say, let's go halfway down. You could start playback or you could do start live type. So now we're starting here in the middle and we continue the conversation. So the repeatability is really helpful for when you're having to do scenes over and over again and you missed an angle or the camera didn't capture something that you want to capture. You can also, if you saw, press and hold, you can hit edit so that you can edit the message down here. Or you can select and say, oh, I need to change this and go higher or lower in the conversation. You can do that. And then additionally, when you go into edit mode, you can also change who's saying it. So now I'm going to have him say it. But I actually want to switch that back. So we're going to send it to the sender. And one other fun thing you can do is mark as not delivered. So say there's a scene you want to have the talent type an important message, and as soon as they go to send it, the signal drops out. So now let's go to live playback, and you'll see at the top right, it goes to no signal, and oh no, they lost signal. And that's where the conversation now ends. So for learning, let's go to a brand new conversation. So this is what will open up. If you click on contact, you can change the conversation, demo. Let's change the name to, we'll just use my name as the person that you're talking to, and you can choose contact photo. So here we'll use a photo of me. You can pinch and zoom just like you can on your phone to resize the photo. We're going to use all the same settings, except this time I think maybe we'll go dark mode just to show off what that looks like. So let's do a simple conversation. Hey, how are you? I'm doing good. Where are you today? And then we'll go over here, and now we're going to try a photo. So let's just say they're in Greece right now. Greece. Oh my God, that's amazing. He's going to send his location, and we're going to type in Santa Monica Pier, like that, and add. come pick me up. Oops, not lick me up. Pick me up and send it. So now, again, we'll go to playback and we'll watch this whole conversation happen. So as you'll be able to see, when it's the sender or the user of the phone gets to their point, it'll go to the same animation like it should, which is pressing the plus button, then they're pressing the photo, or the, location, and then sending their location. And you can do the same. Let's go start here. We'll start live type here. And then the on-screen talent needs to press the plus button, press the locations. This is showing their location that you're setting to is where they're currently at, send. And then they come back here, type in their message, and boom, you have a full conversation. You can also duplicate those. So say you have a scene that you want to have a slightly different copy. Now you can change that later. So that's prop messages. There's a lot more features that I'm building out right now, but for starters, this covers, I think, 90% of what most people need.